Parma are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The very versatile Shinji Kagawa, possibly, Jim, one of Japan's finest footballing experts.
Absolutely, the sort of player, Peter, you need if you're looking to play a stylish possession-based game. I expect that, regardless of his initial position, he'll end up playing like a number 10 or an auxiliary striker.
So rapid of thought and of deed. I wonder what he has ready to conjure up for us today.
I can't wait for it.
Pedri, Veron. That has been slung wide. Kagawa. Jordi Alba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
DiMarco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's in plenty of space here. It's out for a goal kick. Jisung.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Rice. Zubimendi. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Veron. Kagawa. Veron. And it's Kagawa. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Oh, what a shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nesta. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And here's Batistuta. And it's Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's anyone's ball now. Has another go! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Veron. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kagawa. And this is Luis Suarez. Park Ji-sung. Veron. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Pedri. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. DiMarco gets into a good position. Veron, and it's Nakata. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Jordi Alba gets good distance on it. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Parma ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10. Messi.
Here's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi. Kagawa. Parma do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Kagawa. Belletti. Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Messi. Veron. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's Park Ji-sung. Veron. Over to the left. DiMarco. Knocks it into space. Nesta. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? And he welcomes decent chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Veron! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Sticks it away! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Kagawa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Veron. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Messi really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, Kagawa. À sa place, le numéro 11. Attention, changement.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Royce! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jordi Alba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torres has it out wide and in space. Oh, nice touch. Jordi Alba. That's good defending. Defending in numbers.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he shoots! They've done it! Parma are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Parma grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Parma really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Paris goes for a shot! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick at the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a dangerous ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended
But pour
still
l'équipe du Paris
further.
Saint-Germain.
Well, I
Après
don't want to be
90
overly
minutes de
harsh
jeu.
on the defensive side of things here,
Le
Peter,
numéro
but
9.
the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality,
5 minutes.
it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And Batistuta! Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Ronaldinho. Royce. And there goes the final whistle. Parma have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Chers spectateurs,
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Parma desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Parma.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Our understanding is that it's going to be a 3-6-1 formation.
Well, I can only suppose that the plan is to play on the counter-attack, Peter, to lure the opposition up the field and look to spring a surprise. There isn't much point in keeping your wing-backs deep if up against only one.
Lewandowski! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. There's the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that pass just didn't quite work. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Palmer leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. Isco. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Bastoni. And it's Batistuta.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I laugh.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Palmer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Bastoni. Palmer are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Subimendi. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Luis Suarez. So much time and space here. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Raul certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Guardiola goes short. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Belletti aims beyond the defence, tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Lewandowski. Kupchu. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Long ball looking to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Palmer looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Can he get it through? Jordi Alba. And it's Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking for the run. Raul receives it in a wide position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Could be danger here. And he's gone long. Jordi Alba. Now Subimendi. Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Isco. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the...
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution
Palmer gets the ball rolling for the second period.
Coming on the
Palmer
field
clearly have been the better side here. So
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Palmer presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Palmer! Not a twitch, not a blink.
well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice. Sanchez. And it's Rodri. Belletti. Guardiola. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Belletti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Suarez. Soboslai. And he's running through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is their second corner of the game. Sanchez tries to clear. He has a look out. And this is Isco. Kurtchu. And he's in on shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Suarez. Steaming on goalwards. And this is Luis Suarez.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out the...
Tries a shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Parma take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh,
great feet, that.
He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Belletti. And Jordi Alba. Long ball upfield. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a great pick out. Sanchez. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Tries to pass it through. Guardiola. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Not the most accurate pass. Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a shade optimistic. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is his chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Japan, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Isco.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's got the beating of his man.
Substitutions taking place.
Mohamed Salah.
3 minutes added time.
Szoboszlai, and it's Guardiola. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Kukçu. Now it's Szoboszlai. And there goes the final whistle. Parma can probably lay claim.
Please
on the
Please be
score
reminded
sheet
that
3
drinking is only
times.
allowed in the
Very
areas shown
much
in this map.
the man.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job...
Rafinha! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter. So That's raised an alarm or two.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Alvarez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Pedri. Good play on the left-hand side here. Valde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Rafinha. Palmer looking to go forward now. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Olmo. Palmer, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, and he shoots! Goal! Palmer! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Palmer have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jordi Alba. And it's been played through. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Monaco trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defense.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. De Jong. Foot in.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Alvarez. And he's quick to get it clear again. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to play it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo. Nicely worked. Yamal finds himself offside. Dani Olmo charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! Goal, Monaco! They Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have just the keeper to beat. Chance! Now in he goes again. And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. Cleared away. And there's the end of the first half.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere. Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 7. Numero 41.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lasciano il campo per
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Rodri. That's really nicely played. Takes aim and crosses. And he's taking no chances there. He's picked his way through. Fired deep towards the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Kubasi. Palmer do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That looks a good ball through. Now can he... Big chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So now the difference is 3. They're on! And it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rafinha. Well, they can break here. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Balde could try cutting inside here. Balde puts a cross in. Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's had a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Palmer, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's well seen too. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! He scores! They're back within reach! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe. And here's Haaland. And they're quick to press. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away. It's a promising position. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a shade optimistic. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Rafinha. De Jong. Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. And he's Rafinha! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Monaco blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a key interception. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, this is a great position. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Shot could be on. It scores!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Balde. Kubasi. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Kubasi.
Messi.
And Araujo. Veron! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And time is up. Parma played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
There's the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Fletcher attempts a clearance. Throwing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Right, Batistuta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Darren Fletcher. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Aubameyang. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's an excellent interception. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Jordi Alba gets across to intercept that.
Parma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has a look out. And Batistuta!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Batistuta. Real chance! He's given the time to pick a pass. Darren Fletcher. And it's Rooney. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Now Odegaard. Very nicely done. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Rooney. Oh, they can break here. And he's picked out the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, nice touch. Aubameyang crosses. And he was alert to it. Rice. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes. He's in a great position here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Jordi Alba. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Odegaard gets flagged offside. Vigo. And it's Fletcher. Now Rooney. Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking to play him in. Oh, cracking. Can he finish? No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Odegaard. He's had it taken off him. Rooney. And it's Messi. Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Parma certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get 0 time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Mbappe. Messi. Batistuta. He might be in here. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Rice. But that has not gone well. Aubameyang. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Aubameyang finds himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 99, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmer are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rice, now it's Torres. Rooney, he's found the way through. Jordi Alba getting this one clear. Now it's Torres, and here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland, and he's onside. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Played back towards his own goal. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew.
Beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. And this is Del Piero. He's away. He's one-on-one, takes a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish. And
he's tried one!
Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Rooney. Torres. Haaland receives it. Messi! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Tries to get it clear. Corner count is rising. 6. Rice goes short. Crosses it in. Bergomi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Look at the space here. Now it's Del Piero. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Torres.
Ci saranno 3
Sports
minuti
official
di
showing
recupero.
that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Del Piero. Now, can he find a finish? Scholes. And it's Fernando Torres. And it's Veron. And Veron! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di
So,
usare
Jim,
gli
how do you
appositi
reflect on
sussidi
what
per la
we've seen?
raccolta
Well,
differenziata.
Peter, I
Grazie.
really couldn't...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that...
Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ambitious ball here. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Parma clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now, can he find a finish? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Picked out brilliantly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found the way through. Threads one in. Drilled it, shapes to shapes! Goal! Manchester United! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Palmer finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. And this is Van Basten. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Batistuta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jordi Alba. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe is onto this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. What a save! Terrific reactions! He gets big! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Scholes. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Over to the left.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Guardiola. Rodri. Great vision. Rodri is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, what a ball! Showing good feet. Defending was strong and firm. Can he get on the end of this? Belletti. That's good running with the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utter... And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmer changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Palmer can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Hazard. Chance! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's got four. He's got two. No joy, but a decent try. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Passes short and sharp. Batistuta! And it's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
He's still trying to make a game of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Knocks it out wide. Fernando Torres. Oh, shooting
The attendance
chance!
for this match was 71,639.
he's missed it. Veron. And it's Veron. Palmer are, of course, in a position. He's tried one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri, Messi, and Hazard. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Messi. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernando Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Veron.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Big header! Oh, taken with style! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And here's Hazard. Jordi Alba. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with taste.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Hazard. Number 11, Messi. Number 19, Mbappe.
And this is Van Basten.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Isco.
Lovely bit of skill.
Number 8.
That looks a decent ball. Real chance! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Guardiola taken back almost at once. Bonucci with the clearance. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Guardiola. That's a nicely shaped ball. Subimendi. Veron. And it's Fernando Torres. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
What are your
anybody who has
thoughts on
found
today's game
themselves
then,
a
Jim?
little lost today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And this is Dybala. That's a good ball out wide. Cross to the back post. He's got full. Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Veron. Dybala. James. Camera. And it's Tchouaméni. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Guardiola. Ødegaard. Palmer still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Paulo Dybala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Camera. Rodri. Dink through. Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. James. And Dybala. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Veron. And it's Ødegaard. Tchouaméni. And here's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewandowski. Guardiola. Messi is onto it in a flash. And the counter is on. Messi stood his ground strongly. Fires it in low. That's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez deals with that comfortably. Kamara. And here's Dybala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Batistuta is flagged offside. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Little pass back. Ødegaard. Adams. Jordi Alba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the keeper beats it away. Delivery from Dybala. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. He's chosen to go back. Chouameni and Guardiola. And this is Batistuta. Veron. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Parma really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Ødegaard. Lewandowski. It's a throw-in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Looking here to chip it through. And they're back on the ball again.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Guardiola looking for a runner. Who played through for the wide man. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he was quick to react. Gabriel.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dybala. James. And it's Dybala. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Veron. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So, time for changes
Numero 8.
on both sides,
Messi.
actually.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 18, il numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here's Foden. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, easy pickings there. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
"75 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Throwing. Foden chasing after it. Chouameni.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Guardiola. Van Dijk. And it's Belletti. Saliba. Scholes. And here's Batistuta. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Batistuta. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.